Hare Krishna, welcoming you all to Bhagavad Gita 18 days course. And today we are going to see 12th chapter. Today is the 11th chapter, and today is the 11th day. I'm very sorry. Today is the 11th day. Okay, so we will be seeing 11th chapter. Very interesting chapter. It's continuation of yesterday's topic only. And there's all these things we are learning from ISKCON, and we have come to that temple there. And since Shri Radha go in the temple, let us pay our obeisances and pray that whatever we are learning from these courses, all these shlokas, and let us know the meaning. Not necessary to know, say it correctly. That is secondary, but we should know the meaning and just take it in. And I mean, you understand in such a way that you imply in your lifestyle and change. You become a changed person, a better person. So this is what Bhagavad Gita is teaching us all about, that how to be a better human being. It's a life manual. Okay, so this is what we need to learn. So let us see one time Hare Krishna mantra. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Anybody wants to take? Oh, Sujata, yes, Mathaji. Thank you, Mathaji, for raising your hand. Yes, Mathaji, please start. Hare Krishna, oh, I need to unlock you. Chitra Mathaji is not there.
Yes, Mathaji.
Oh, you are able to speak? Yeah. Please
yes,
continue.
Mathaji.
Yes.
Okay. Start, Mathaji.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Ajnanaatimirandhasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayyam Dadati Svapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yuta Padakamalam Shri Guran Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathan Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Sabadhutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalitha Shri Vishakanitamscha हे कृष्णा करुणा सिंधु दीनबंधु जगतपते गोपेश गोपिका कांता राधा कांता नमोस्तुते तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये वंशकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य च पतितानं पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः नमो ब्रह्मणदेवाय गो ब्रह्मणहिताय च जगद्धिताय कृष्णाय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः नमो महावदानाय कृष्ण प्रेम प्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्ण चैतन्य नाम्ने गौरातिशे नमः गुरवे गौरचन्द्राय राधिकाय तदालये कृष्णाय कृष्ण भक्ताय तद्भक्ताय नमो नमः नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्ण पृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्ति वेदांत स्वामिनिति नामिने नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देश तारिणे पंचतत्त्वात्मकं कृष्णं भक्तरूपं स्वरूपकं भक्तावतारं भक्त्याख्यं नमामि भक्तशक्तिकं जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि श्री गौर भक्तवृंद हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे हरि बोल.
Thank you so much. You're doing for the, this is which, how many times you have done earlier, Mataji? Is this the first class you are attending?
This is third time.
Third time, yeah. You told me.
Mataji, this is third time.
Okay, but you have learned in three times. You have learned a lot. Very nice, Mathaji. Very happy to hear. Okay.
Yes.
Hare Krishna. Understand Bhagavad Gita in 18 days. So we have come to that class. And today we are going to see, oh God, this is it matter. I am not changed or today is 11th only. I didn't get confused. Yeah, today is 11th chapter. Okay, and what are we going to see? It's a Hare Krishna. Am I audible? My internet connection is too.
Yes, yes, audible.
Yes. Some message to show that it is unstable. Okay, Vishwarupa Sandarshana Yuga. So he's going to yesterday's chapter. He showed orally. He said orally about his all his opulence, in which he is in about from you. You all only read, no, I am in this, I am among this, and all that. And today he is going to show that video just he is going to show. So Vishwarupa Sandarshana Yuga, that universal form he is going to show. So based on the teachings of His Divine Grace, E.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, founder Acharya of International Society for Krishna Consciousness. So yesterday, with quick recap, we can do Krishna's position as the origin of everything. So that Name Vidu Suraganaha, not only the demigods, even saints, nobody was able to understand about, they were unable to understand how is God, who is God, how he is made, nothing. They were not knowing any details. So only because of everything is being created by the Lord. Then Chatushloki Bhagavad Gita we saw 8, 9, 10, and 11. And Arjuna's acceptance, after seeing all, hearing all that, he felt very happy and he accepted and he requested him to show the Vishwarupa. And today he's going to say that Krishna describes his opulences and he explained. They have got Divyahi Atma Vibhutaya. Okay. All this Vibhutis he explained. And he said it's only a spark, it's only a small portion I've explained to you. It's unlimited. Wherever I'm there, I'm pervaded in so many places. It's very difficult for me to explain everything, to tell you everything. I just told you only a spark, not even part, it's just a small speck I have told you. Okay, today is 11th chapter, and what we are going to do is Arjuna's request to show his universal form. Already you told me, now I'm more eager to know. He's thirsty, he's thirst of that, Bhagavan ke bare mein janne ka thirst, he has, that inquisitiveness is there. So he wants to see also. So Lord Krishna's description of his universal form, he's going to explain, and Sanjay's description. So background mein what is happening is, Sanjay is actually, this is a story, Sanjay is explaining to Dhritarashtra Maharaja, and then it again goes to the battlefield and we are reading what Bhagavan said and what Arjuna said and all that. So Sanjay is describing. Sanjay is also able to see because, that power, he is able to visualize and he is explaining the universal form. Then Arjuna's experience on seeing the universal form. After seeing all that, he was perplexed, he was so confused and he was happy, but then all the more bewildered and he was frightened also. So that is his experience is going to reveal. And Lord Krishna's answer. Then he will answer. And then Arjuna's again prayer. What a foolish I am, I treated you so like a normal person and all that he says. And then pure devotion required to see Krishna's two-armed supreme form. That is the original form of Krishna. It is very, very difficult to see that form. Only lucky people can get, and Arjuna is very lucky. Even other saints and demigods will not get waiting to see that 200 form of Krishna. They don't get to see. Okay, so we will go to chapter. Om Shri Krishnaya Paramatmane Namaha Vishwarupa Darshana Yoga Ata Ekadasho Adhyaya. Ekadasha is Dasha and Eka. So both together is 10 plus 1, 11. Sanskrit is always, it comes like that, 10 plus 2, 10 to 12. In English, we have 12. Here they say Ekadasho, Dvadasho. Arjuna Vacha Mad Anugrahaya Paramam Guhyam Adhyatmam Sanjitam Yatvayoktam Vachastena Maho Ayam Vigato Mama. There are many slides today. In that also I have removed I blocked it so that too much, it's a lengthy chapter. So it will take some time. Have patience. Hare Krishna. Right. From where I'm getting the sound? Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Is it all participant on mute? Yeah, I have logged in. Okay, so Arjuna said, by my hearing the instruction you have kindly given me about these most confidential spiritual matters, I mean, spiritual subjects. He's been explaining. God has been explaining in every chapter. He's explaining his vibhutis and all. And yesterday's chapter also, he said the same thing. So he's saying, Arjuna is saying, just by hearing the instructions, you have kindly given me about these most confidential knowledge, spiritual subjects. You told me my illusion has been now dispelled. So I'm totally now, I'm like, I had a certain confusion, and that is all getting dispelled now. I'm able to see the things clearly as it is, but still he has doubts. Okay, so only Naam ke liye he's just saying, but then again the next after 13th chapter he has a lot of questions. 15th chapter he has questions, but only in the 18th chapter full totally become very clear, and he becomes ready to fight the war. So here my illusion has now been dispelled, and then what he says. Oh, lotus-eyed one, I have heard from you in detail about the appearance and death. Oh, I didn't read the shloka. Bhavapyayau hi bhutanam shruto vistarasho maya tvata kamalapatraksha mahatmyam api chavyayam. Kamalapatraksha means what? Kamal is Kamal, Patra means lotus eye, lotus flower eyes. Oh, lotus-eyed one, I have heard from you in detail about the appearance and disappearance of every living entity, and I realized your inexhaustible glories. Everything you have told, I'm able to grasp everything. Yes, true. What you are saying, everything I'm able to understand. Slowly is able to understand what is God, because he's like in certain slokas I said, no, he is there, he has created, he is there in everything, but he is not there. So how can you conceive that? You cannot understand, because in material world, if you put that same thing here, you will not understand. If you see there's a bottle here, there's a pen here, there's a book here, it is there. How can you say it is not there? So this, you need to have a different way of looking at things. Certain bhakti perspective, you have to understand. So now Arjuna is able to slowly trying to get all those details. So he's saying, now I'm able to, I have heard from you in detail about the appearance and disappearance of every living entity, and I've realized your inexhaustible glory. So much you're so popular, you're so this, and he kept on praising me yesterday also. Today also is continuing. Yeah, evam etadyata yatattvam atmanam parameshwara drashtum ichchami te rupam aishwaram purushottama. Drashtum, I want to see that Ichchami. Ichchami means I'm longing to see that Drashtum. I want to see that Rupa of yours, where you have already explained to your that and your this and all. You said, no, now I want to see it. I've heard it in the last chapter. Now I'm eager to see it. He says that. So greatest of all personalities or supreme form, though I see you here before me in your actual position, 200, this 200 form is actual position. Though you are in your original position, as you have described yourself, I wish to see how you have entered into this cosmic manifestation. I want to see that form of yours. What a bhakta no he is, and more than him, what as a bhakta we can ask so many things to God. But immediately Krishna says, okay, done. Okay, done. What do you want to know? Okay, done. Immediately he gives him also all that, whatever he asked for. So that is how Krishna is. That is more important. We keep asking, but Krishna is also bestowing, to his true devotees. So that's one of the proofs. From all these shlokas, we can understand that he doesn't leave his devotees. He's always backing them. Any trouble we get, trouble will be there, but he will see to it that we don't take it as a trouble. It becomes like, no problem. It just goes away like that. So just as a devotee, Arjuna wants to see that explanation, whatever he has given. I want to see that form of yours, how we have been pervaded in the whole universe. So I want to see that form. Manyase yadi tachakyam maya drashtum iti prabho yogeshwara tato mitvam darshayatmanam avyayam. If you think this is the most important, when we pray to the Lord, this is the condition what we have to put to the Lord. But I'm not able to speak also. This is what he's saying. If you think that I'm able to behold your cosmic form, oh my Lord, oh Master of all mystic power, then kindly show me that universal form. Normally, we don't put that condition. We say, oh, just give me that. I really want. Give. Only we say. First of all, we are not supposed to say ask for, give. In case if you ask for something, job, like more marks, good position, marriage, children, anything you can ask. But then ask with a condition that if you think I'm capable of that, if you think I'm capable of getting that, kindly bestow me those, whatever you people are asking. So that in case if you really want to ask, actually no need of asking. He knows what we lack. That is what he says. I know every bhaktas what they lack, I give them. And what they have, I protect them also. Not only try, he doesn't try, he protects them. So here he says, if you think that I am able to behold your cosmic form, O my Lord, of Master of all mystic power, then kindly show me that universal form, he says. Very humble. So that is how. So from this shloka, we have to learn. Okay, we have to be humble. Even if कुछ चारा ही नहीं, you have to ask God. तभी तो I feel like तसल्ली, चलो, I have asked God, Lord, and definitely He'll bless you. In that case, you should ask like this. So what will happen in case if you don't get it also, you'll feel maybe I'm not capable of that. I need to improvise more. I need to study more to get that mark. Or I need to work more on to get something, whatever you're asking for. So that, that satisfaction you will get. You keep asking, and if you don't get, you reach a stage where you start hating the Lord. So many japa I'm doing, so many times I'm visiting, mandir, nariyal for that, this, and I do abhishek, all that thing I do, but I'm not getting anything. I'm really fed up. Then it becomes like a frustration level you bring yourself. So it's better to ask, if I am capable of getting that, whatever the wish I have, then you please bestow it on me. Shri Bhagavan Uvasa, then Bhagavan says, Pashyame Pata Rupani, Shatasho Ata Sahasrashaha, Nana Vidani Divyani, Nana Varna Kritini Chaya. The Supreme Personality of Godhead said, my dear Arjuna, O son of Pritha, see now my opulence, and the music and all, you can think in your own mind. Because this video, you need to have a background music and all. Okay. So, so then you can think of all those music and that sound effect and that what light effect and all comes and zoom, like zooming in and zooming out and all. So my dear Arjuna, O son of Pritha, see my opulences, hundreds of thousands of very divine and multicolored forms. Nana Vidani Divyani, Nana Varna Kritinicha. And how much? Shatasho Sahasrasho. Satasha is Shatam, hundreds, and Sahasrasha, thousands, hundreds and thousands of forms you see. Everything, he just expands himself and everything, all demigods, sages, this, serpents, everything is seen. Everything is seen all over the space, wherever it is, space is there, everywhere he's just expanding slowly. It's shown here. Very big and gigantic, big form. Some form has sharp teeth, so many weapons, and this what bellies and legs, all this in shlokas is given, okay, the bellies and hands. And see, Brahma is also, he is able to see Brahma. Arjuna is able to see Brahma also. Brahma looks so small in front of Lord, so big, that universal form, Brahma looks very small. Then we could see Shiva also somewhere. In this picture, it is not given. Yes. So Pashyadityan Vasun Rudran, Ashwino Mardastata, Bahuni Adrishta Purvani, Pashyacharyani Bharata. So what all he is able to see? Oh, best of the Bharata, see here the different manifestations of Adityas. What is Aditya? It is sun god's name. Okay, there are 12 months a year. So each month has got each 1 month sun, because it moves actually. Either Dakshinayan or Uttarayan. These are all names you must have heard. You need not have to go and research on all that. If you are able to understand, okay. Otherwise, just leave it, because it's not given. So much of detail is not given and not required also. But since it has come, and I did some research, I felt every time I say only Adityas, why not put some efforts? Then I wrote some there down also. So there are 12. So you can see from January to June, this will be going from towards north, Uttarayan. That's why you get the January, what function we get. You get that Uttarayan may know that sun is going to travel to Uttarayan, and then afterwards Dakshinayan, it keeps coming. So every month, the one particular date you can fix, and you see if you are able to see the sunrise from your flat, from your house, then you can see the position must have changed. Again, the next one you see the position is changed, little. 90 degrees, that position keeps changing the whole year. So each sun has got that, each position has one sun ka name. And what are those sun's name? It's optional. Since I've written, I'm just reading. You need not have to by heart and all. Anshuman, Aryaman, Indra, Twasta, Dhatu, Parjanya, Pusha, Bhaga, Mitra, Varuna, Vivaswan, and Vishnu. Vivaswan we have heard because it has come in the 4th chapter. Vivaswan, he has taught to Vivaswan. So the Vivaswan name we have heard. Other names, at least I have not heard. Then what all he can see, the expansion of his body. Vasus, how many Vasus are there? 8 Vasus. Who are there? They are attendants of Indra, very bright and those people. Apa, there is water, Dhruva star. Soma means moon. Dhara means earth. Vasundhara, and all we say, get that name. No? Dhara means earth. Then Anila means air. Anala is fire. Pratyusha, sun, and Prabhasha is the space, sky. So see all that sky, you see sun, moon, everything you see. He's saying all the Vasus. He's just saying only Vasus. The Vasus, so many are there, 8 Vasus. He's saying Adityas. How many Adityas? 12 Adityas. See all the 12 Adityas. Like that, he is expanding. Then Rudras. How many Rudras are there? 11. What are they? Who are Rudras? Fiery deities is associated with Shiva. Okay. Then what is this? Kapali, Pingal, Bhima, Virupaksha, Vilohita, Shasta, Ajipada, Ahirbudnya, Shambhu, Chanda, and Bhava. Shambhu we must have heard somewhere, but other words are all very not very conversant. So there are fairy deities associated with Shiva. Then who Ashwini Kumarasa. There are twin gods of as divine healers. So we have that Ayurvedic and all. So there is a deity for healing also. Only medicine will work, of course. To treat that also, there is a god who takes care of all that, and he treats it and he makes it all right. This is become all right. So they are Nasatta and Darsha. So all this extra detail on your foot. So you can see what he's saying is, oh, best of the Bharatas, see here the different manifestation of Adityas, Vasus, Rudras, Ashwini Kumaras, and all the other demigods. Behold the many wonderful things which no one has ever seen or heard before. He has not shown to anybody who has not, only Arjuna also he is showing. And he is a true devotee. He's a true friend. He is near to Krishna. So whatever a devotee is asking, immediately is there to bestow him. He wants to keep his devotee happy. Yes. Kastam Jagat Krishnam Pashyadhyasa Characharam Mama Dehe Gudakesha Yachanya Drashtum Ichasi. Oh Arjuna, whatever you wish to see, behold at once in this body of mine. You want to see something? You want to think of somebody. You think of somebody. I want to see what is his future, or what he was earlier, what I was earlier, or what I will become next in future. You can say everything now. You just think of it, you can see easily. So, behold, at once in this body of mine, this universal form can show you whatever you now desire to see and whatever you may want to see in future. Everything moving and non-moving is here completely in one place. And it's just showing everything. And imagine that sight. Then, Natu mam shakyase drashtum manenaiva swachakshusha divyam dadami te chakshu pashyami yogam aishwaram. But you cannot see me, but you cannot see me with your present eyes. Therefore, I give you 3D chashma. So I give you divine eyes. Behold my mystic opulence. 3D was not manufactured that time. Now only we have, when you go for some children movie and all, they give 3D this chashma. So here he is giving Divya Chakshuka, that grace. And that when he gets that grace only, he will be able to see. Otherwise, we will not be able to see his Bhagavanta opulence. So but you can see me you cannot see me with your present eyes. Therefore, I give you divine eyes, and that divine eyes is called Divya Chakshu. Behold my mystic opulence. Yeah, so he's getting a chashma like this. Okay, it is the universal form of Krishna. This is the universal form of Krishna. Very bright and so many hands, legs, and one is, from one form, the fire is coming from his mouth. Okay, the other many forms are there. So we need divine eyes to see the world. See the world form. Oh, that is a universal form. That is called Divya Chakshusha. We cannot see with normal eyes. Those divine eyes Arjuna got from the Lord. Yes. So Arjuna is bewildered. He is able to see with that Chakshu. He got that power. God has to just give him grace. That's all. Immediately got the power. He is able to see all the sages and the demigods and serpents. Many are there. Many are there. Actually, I've skipped many shlokas because in level 2 you'll be able to do all the shlokas. Okay. So the Sanjay background, Sanjay is telling all this he's able to see all this and visualize all that, and he's explaining to Dhritarashtra whatever is happening in the battlefield. Sanjay uvacha evam tva tato rajan mahayogeshwaro harihi darshayamasa partaya Paramam Rupam Aishwaram. Sanjaya said, O king, speaking thus, the supreme lord of all mystic power, the personality of God, had displayed his universal form to Arjuna, saying all this, and he's showing, and Arjuna got the Divya Chakshu, so he's able to see, and everything is shown to him. He's explaining to the Raja. This way Rajan it comes. Yeah, so what all is able to see from 10.10, sorry, 11.10 to 11.17. I've not put the shloka, many shlokas I've missed, only the summary I've put. Hundreds of thousands of sun were to rise at once into the sky. Their radiance might resemble the effulgence of the Supreme Person in that universal form. One sun, if it comes up, we are unable to see that sun, right? So thousands of suns, suppose, were to rise at one time. That radiance may equal to this, that universal form of radiance. So it's not brightly. So it is very bright and effulgent. Then unlimited expansions of the universe situated in one place. God is there. Unlimited expansion. Keep coming. It's getting pervaded everywhere. Arjuna saw in universal form bodies of all the demigods and various other living entities. He saw Brahma sitting on the lotus flower as well as Lord Shiva and all the sages. But Lord Shiva, I was thinking to check. This is Brahma. Shiva I had seen in some picture. Here I'm unable to get it. So he's saying he saw Brahma sitting on the lotus flower as well as Lord Shiva and all the sages and divine serpents. He's able to see everything. He saw the universal form expanded everywhere without limit. No end, no middle, no beginning. Everywhere. We can't make out from where it starts, where it ends. Just keeps growing. A serpent I could see. He saw blazing fire coming forth from his mouth. Yeah, it was one particular thing. Burning this entire universe by his own radiance. Then see it comes like this. Now when is it? Manshi Shiva. Okay, so like this, he was able to see suddenly, Krishna is here, but he's opulent, he is able to see universal form like this. Okay, Hare Krishna. 1 minute, all these things have to move. Anadimadhyantam anantaviryam anantabahum sashi suryanetram pashyami tvam deepta hutashavakram swatejasa vishwam midam tapantam. Means what? You are without origin, middle or end. Your glory is unlimited. You have numberless arms, so many arms, because each form will have two arms, right? So many arms I'm able to see. And the sun and moon are your eyes. I see you with blazing fire coming forth from your mouth, burning this entire universe by your own radiance. So much heat is produced. You're burning the universe with your own fire coming forth from the mouth in one of the form. And Navaspesham Deeptam Anekavarnam Vyatananam Deepta Vishalanetram Drishtva Hitvam Pravyatitantaratma Drishtim na Vindami Samam Sa Vishnu. Oh, all pervading Vishnu, seeing you with your many radiant colors touching the sky, your gaping mouths, and your great glowing eyes. My mind is perturbed by fear. No, he asked for it. No, he can't hold it. He cannot see, and he's not happily seeing it. He's getting like, what horrible look. He can't imagine God to be in this form. So he's unable to take it. He's perturbed with fear. I can no longer maintain my steadiness or equilibrium of mind. I'm getting nervous. I'm very scared to see of this form. He says that. What else is able to see? 11.28. Yata nadinam bhavo ambu vegaha samudram eva bimukhatravanti tatatavami naraloka veera vishanti vaktrami abhivijwalanti. As the many waves of the rivers flow into the ocean, so do all these great warriors enter blazing into your mouth. Everybody is going to your mouth. Means what? Swaha, everybody is going to die. So Krishna is saying very clearly, all their fate I have already decided. All this is all drama only. You have to just be a instrument in my hand. I'm asking you to just put an arrow. Enough. You do it. I'm saying you to fight. You just fight. It is not that you are going to kill them. They're already going to die. Only for the worldly sake, people should know that Arjuna fought. He won. He killed everybody. That name should come. That's why I'm asking you to fight. Otherwise, you can see. They're all entering my mouth, the horses and the elephant, the whole chariot, many, people, even so all these opponents, Dronacharya, Bhishmacharya, everybody, they're all entering in his mouth. Everybody is getting crushed. So that shloka comes. Some people are getting crushed between his teeth. Very interesting shlokas. 11th chapter is very interesting. So now you see Krishna is saying, see, this is their future. Okay. Shri Bhagavan Uvacha, Kalo Asmi Lokakshaya Krit Pravriddho, Lokan Samahartum Iha Pravrittaha, Ritepi Twamna Bhavishanti Sarve, Ye Avasthitaha Prati Anikeshu Yodaha. The Supreme Personality of Godhead said, time I am the time. Kala, what Kala does? It kills. Kala is what? It changes, it kills the present moment, it kills the present moment, a new moment is created. That moment is again killed and the moment is created. So the Kala is very powerful. So time I am the great destroyer of the worlds. And I have come to destroy all people with the exception of you, the Pandavas. All the soldiers here on both sides will be slain. Why Pandavas will be spared? Because they are on the truthful side. They are righteous people, so they will be saved. Why others are not getting? Because they are all supporting the wrong people. So even those people will also get killed. Soldiers and on both sides, everybody will be slain. Yeah. So. Yeah. तस्मात्मुत्तिष्ठ यशो लभस्व जित्वा शत्रुं भुङ्क्ष्व राज्यं समृद्धं मयैवैते निहताः पूर्वमेव निमित्तमात्रं भव सव्यसाची. Just be an instrument. Nimittamatram is just, I'm just asking you to do, not that you're going to kill. Don't worry at all. I'm just making use of you, like for this picture what we are seeing here. To cut open there will be some, the surgeon, what he does, he needs a sharp instrument to cut open the stomach or whatever, where we have a problem. He has to cut open and remove that this cyst or something, and then again stitch it, suture, and bus done it. So I mean, so I'm going to use it just like a sharp weapon a doctor uses, a surgeon uses. I'm going to just use it because Krishna has decided not to fight. He said, no, I'm not going to fight the war. So I need somebody to do for me. So just therefore get up. Uttishta, Kauntaya. Uttishta means get up. Kauntaya is Arjuna, get up. Prepare to fight and win glory. Because decision, already fate is decided that you people are going to win. You have to just fight for the namesake. So conquer your enemies and enjoy a flourishing kingdom. They are already put to death by my arrangement. And you, oh Savyasachin, this quiz, you may get that thing. Who is Savyasachin? What does that Savyasachin mean? Means he's a great archer. That's all. Savyasachin is a very good archer. So, and you, oh Savyasachin, can be but an instrument in the fight. Don't think you have so much of knowledge about aiming. That's why you will be able to win. And don't think that way. I have already arranged. So you have to just put it. So through you, they will get killed. That name will come. That's all. Hare Krishna. Then Dronam cha Bhishmam cha Jayadradam cha Karnam datanyam apiyoda viran maya hatam swam jahima vyatishcha yudhyasva jetasi rane sapatnam. Drona, Bhishma, Jayadrada, Karna, and the other great warriors have already been destroyed by me. What you're seeing is only the body. They're all going inside my body, inside my mouth and crushed. Everybody's getting killed. Therefore, kill them and do not be disturbed. Don't think if you don't kill them, nothing will happen to them. So you're just an instrument. So kill them and do not be disturbed. Simply fight and you will vanquish your enemies in battle. Yeah. Sanjay Uvacha, so background means Sanjay is telling all the story to the Raja. Etat Shritva Vachanam Ke, long meter only. Etat Shritva Vachanam Keshavasya, Kritanjali Vepamana Kiriti Namaskritva Bhuya Eva Krishnam Sadgadam Vita Pranamya. Sanjay says to Dhritarashtra, O king, after hearing these words from the Supreme Personality of Godhead, the trembling Arjuna offered obeisances with folding hands. Enough of that sight, enough. I can't just behold more of it. Kindly calm down. Come back to your original form, he says. So the trembling Arjuna offered obeisances with folding hands. Again and again, he fearfully spoke to Lord Krishna in a faltering voice as follows. In the next shlokas, he says, what does he say? Arjuna Uvacha Stane Hrishikesha Tava Prakirtya Jagat Praharsyati Anurajyate cha rakshamsi bhitani disho dravanti sarve namasyanti cha siddha sangaha. Arjuna said, "Oh, master of senses, that is Rishikesha." So in each name, given to Arjuna and Krishna. So that names, you can jot down. So you'll get a collection of names. Okay. So it is already available on the net, but when you search for it, you understand when you write and you make a note of it, it will be such an addition to your knowledge bank. So many names are given in Bhagavad Gita for Krishna and Arjuna. It's called Rishikesha, means master of senses. So Arjuna said, "Oh, master of senses, Rishikesha, the world becomes joyful upon hearing your name, and thus everyone becomes attached to you. Although the perfected beings offer you their respectful homage, the demons are afraid, and they flee here and there, and this is rightly done. They see all this opulence. Nobody is able to see his opulence, but then everybody's fear. Just hearing your name, the saint, all the saintly people do obeisances and all. But what about the demonic people? They just flee away because they are not so strong. Bhagavan ka naam se like so powerful. They cannot withstand that name and face the Lord. So they just flee here and there. They get scattered. All this is rightly done. Yeah, what is that? Kasmachatena nameran Mahatman Variyase Brahmano api adikartre Ananta Devesha Jagan Nivasa Tvam Aksharam Sad Asat Tatparam Yat. Oh, great one, greater even than Brahma. Definitely, Brahma is born out of Krishna only. So, great one, greater even than Brahma. You are the original creator. Why then should they not offer their respectful obeisances unto you? Definitely, they'll have to, pay obeisances to you because you're greater than them. And then, oh, limitless one, God of gods, refuge of the universe, you are the invincible source, the cause of all causes. Everything is come out from him and transcendental to this material manifestation. So why should they not pay homage to you, pay respect to you? Swamadi Deva Purisha Purana. It is all, after seeing that form, universal form, he's just praising enough, like so much of praises he's saying. Tvamadideva Purisha Purana Swamasya Vishwasya Param Nidanam Vetasi Vedyam Cha Param Cha Dhama Tvaya Tatam Vishwam Anantarupa. You are the original personality of Godhead, the oldest, the ultimate sanctuary of this manifested cosmic form. You are the knower of everything, and you are all that is knowable. Keep praising. Because it's filled with happiness, filled with some, like, that's what yesterday I said. Someday I said, you love to see somebody and suddenly they appear in front of you. It can be a film hero or a cricket hero, yeah, anybody for that matter. Then how you feel, you'll get so excited, then you don't get proper words and you keep repeating the same thing again and again. So that is what Arjuna does that. So you're the knower of everything and you're all that is knowable. You're the supreme refuge above the material modes. Oh, limitless form, the whole cosmic manifestation is pervaded by you. Many words are repeated. We very excited. Okay, and then this is actually very nice. Saketi matva prasabham yaduktim yuktam he Krishna he Yadava he Saketi ajanata mahimanam tavedam maya pramadat pranayena vapi pramadat yachavaha sartam asat kritosi viharas sayyashana bhojaneshu eko atavapi achyutat tat samaksham takshamaye Twam aham aprameyam. He's saying, thinking of you as my friend, I have rashly addressed you. Oh, hey Krishna, oh Yadava, oh my friend, and all of that. You're such a big person. I didn't realize as a normal form, I know you're God with 200 forms. I was very casual with you. Hey Krishna, come here. Oh Yadava, come here. And all, I was very casual with you. Not knowing your glories. Please forgive whatever I may have done in madness. There is pramadat, is madness. I have done in madness. पागल जैसा कुछ कर लिया प्लीज मुझे माफ कर दो. We say no, the same thing is saying. So I may have done in madness or in too much of love. I must have very casually addressed you. So I have dishonored you many times. Jesting as we relax, lay on the same bed or sat or ate together. Sometimes alone also I have done that, and sometimes in front of many friends. Oh, infallible one, please excuse me for all those offenses. So cute of him. So he's just asking pardon from the Lord, but very I'm innocently saying that, I have done all these offenses. Kindly forgive me. Adrishcha purvam rishito asmi drishtva bhayena cha Pravyatitham mano me tadeva me darshaya deva rupam prasida devesha jagannivasa. After seeing this universal form, which I have never seen before, I am gladdened. He is happy. But at the same time, my mind is disturbed with fear. Itna bada Bhagwan ka roop. How to, how can you be friendly with such people? I mean, with that form. With Krishna, with two-handed form, hey, hi, hi, you can see. But with that universal form, he's getting scared also. He was perturbed. But at the same time, my mind is disturbed with fear. Therefore, please bestow your grace upon me and reveal again your form as the Supreme Personality of Godhead, O Lord of Lords, abode of the universe. So enough of your all this showing opulence and all. Please come back to your original form and give me that darshan. I don't want to see this all is enough. I've seen enough. I'm very happy. Come back to your original form. Yahan pe Shiva is shown and Brahma is also shown. Okay. What is it? Kiritinam gadinam chakrahastam ichchami tvam drashtum aham tataiva tenaiva rupena chaturbhujena sahasrabaho bhava vishwamurte. O universal form, 1,000-armed Lord, I wish to see you in your 4-armed form with helmeted head. Helmeted head is that kiritam. That's what it is. Kiritinam. Kiritinam is that crown. And here in English we write helmeted. With helmeted head and with club, wheel, conch, and lotus, all that 4 handmade chachar, all that things. And lotus flower in your hands. I long to see you in that form. Enough. All this is enough. Now come back to 400 form. Let me feel, my God is back to me. Krishna is back to me in that normal rupa. Naveda yajnadya yanirna dane na chakriya virna tapo virudraihi evam rupa shakya aham loke trashtum tvad Anyena Kuru, Pravira, O best of the Kuru warriors. No one before you has ever seen this universal form of mind. What is saying? इसके पहले तो मैंने किसी को दिखाया नहीं. No, nobody has asked for it. First of all, nobody has asked for it. Nobody was worth it. You are my pure devotee. You are my friend. So I have shown you this universal form of mind. For neither by studying the Vedas. If you are very good in Vedas, all 4 Vedas I know. Tak, 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 I can say. No, even with that also, I cannot show this form. Nor by performing sacrifices. So much yajna, whole day, a person may be doing yajna. Whether he gets qualified for seeing this universal form? No, even he cannot see. Nor by charity. Bahut jyada mein. I keep, giving donation. So whether such people will get to see? No. Nor by pious activities or any pious activity, keep doing. Still they won't get. Nor by severe penances. Ek pair upar, ek haath upar, all that yogic exercise they do now. So holding breath and all that. Even with that also I cannot show this universal form to them. Then to whom he shows? He can show only to a true devotee who loves and show true devotion. Bhakti. A person who does bhakti. Bhakti is what? A love and devotion to the Lord. Only to such a devotee he can show. Nor by severe penance can I be seen in this form in the material world. Mate vyathamam cha vimooda bhavo drishtarupam ghoram adranmamedam vyapeta viprita mana punastvam tadeva me rupam idam prapashya. You have been perturbed and bewildered by seeing this horrible feature of mine. Now let it be finished. Okay, I understand. You got perturbed, you got confused. Now all that will get over now. Don't worry, my devotee. Be free again from all disturbances. With a peaceful mind, you can now see the form you desire. He's such a nice, God is so nice to us. If we get disturbed, he can understand. Oh, you're disturbed. Don't worry, I will not trouble you more. So he comes to his normal form, 400 form, and then he shows his 200 form. So Sanjaya says that. Iti Arjunam Vasudevas Tatoktva Swakam Rupam Darshayamasa Bhuyaha Aswasayam Asacha Bhitamenam Bhutva Punah Saumya Vapur Mahatma. Saumya Vapur is a beautiful form. That is the meaning of Saumya Vapur. Okay. Punah again is coming and showing that Saumya Vapur form. Sanjaya said to Dhritarashtra, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Krishna, having spoken thus to Arjuna, displayed his real 4-armed form and at last showed his 2-armed form, thus encouraging the fearful Arjuna. He should, from 4-armed form, he is again coming back to the normal 2-handed form, which nobody will be able to see. He's because Arjuna is very true friend of his, very true devotee and a good friend. He doesn't envy him. All the explanation is given in the earlier shlokas. Because of that, he is able to see Krishna in this form. Arjuna Vacha Drishvedam Manisham Rupam Tava Somyam Janardana Idani Masmi Samvritaha Sacheta Prakritim Gataha. When Arjuna thus saw Krishna in his original form, he said, "Oh Janardana, seeing this human-like form, so very beautiful, I am now composed my mind and I am restored my original nature. Now I feel satisfied." Because earlier he had seen like this, he was perturbed, and then 400 form also was not that very convincing. Now when he came to 200 form, he said, "No, I am at peace. I have no confusion, no that terrible feeling and all that. I'm okay now. I have restored my original nature. I've calmed down." Sri Bhagavan Vacha Sudurdarsham Idam Rupam Durdarsham, very rare. Drashwan Asi Yana Mama Deva Api Asya Rupasya Nityam Darshana Kanshinaha. The Supreme Personality of Godhead said, "My dear Arjuna, the form which you are now seeing, this 200 form, is very difficult to behold. It is not so very easy for people to see me. Who are all those people? Brahma, Shiva, all the devatas, demigods and all. Even those people, they have not seen. It's very rare for them to see this form. Even the demigods are ever seeking they are waiting to see this form of mine. Even the demigods are ever seeking the opportunity to see this form, which is so dear. But they are unable to see it till now. But this form you are able to see. Yes. Bhaktya ananyaya shakya aham evam vido Arjuna jnatum drashtum cha tatvena praveshtum cha parantapa. My dear Arjuna, only by undivided devotional service can I be understood as I am. What is that devotional service? Just come to the class every day. That's all. As of this level, you all have to do only come to the class and come little earlier so that you can hear the Bhagavad Gita shlokas. I know I'm just on my way from work and all. I cannot. Okay, no problem. But the class is going to start at 9 only. So you're expected to come at 9, no problem. If at all you can join earlier, better to hear those. No, that is also one of the devotional service, to hear. That is the starting actually. Shravanam is the start. And then you can hear the bhajans. All the bhajans are sung. Oh, just even if you don't understand the meaning, no problem. Just carry the tune and the bow. The way it is sung, not the person who is singing. The written by whom and what does that mean? That of course the meaning has to be known, but it is all in Bengali and Odiya Bhasha and all. Some people may not understand, but at least some bhav will be there, because it should be sung in such a way that that bhav automatically comes. So you just enjoy. You may not understand, but something. It's like one story is there. No? One old man is there, and they're all. It's just a story, okay. And they every day. I think one old man is a grandfather of a grandfather, and a grandson is there. They both go and attend Bhagavad Katha every day. They go to Bhagavad Katha and come. So one day that small boy, his grandson is very small. So one day he asked, "Grandfather, are you able to understand what these people are saying?" He says, "No, Baba, I don't understand." "Then why do you want to go every day? You're taking me also, and we are sitting there. Nothing, we are not able to understand anything. Every day, why we have to go?" He said, "I know, even that. I'll tell you how it is. What happens." He said, coal, they have that coal for using stove, cooking and all, they were using coal. So the coal has to be removed in a basket. So he said, "Take that basket." So the basket is all fully that black thing. See, he just holds like this. "Go to the river and get water." He's saying, "What? In this basket and water? Do what I say." So he goes, he brings water. By the time he reaches home, no water is in. "What happened? Where is the water? Oh God, you asked me to get, I filled full. By the time I reached, everything fell and gone. Go and get again, go and get again." He goes and comes. After 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, I don't know how many times they went and came. Finally, he's fed up. He's saying, "Enough, grandfather, you tell me what exactly you want me to do. Because in this basket, I cannot bring water at all." He said, "No, I don't want you to get water, but now see the basket." So when he saw the basket, it's totally clean. So I said, "Yeah, how it became so clean?" This is what happens when you just attend all this Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavad Katha, or whatever good things are said. Just keep, whether you understand or no, just go attend and come. Go attend and come. Even if you don't understand, that thing will come in you, and your chitta is that internal, the consciousness that gets purified. So this is that story is telling that your conscience gets purified when you keep attending. But first of all, satsangi. You don't talk about any gramakatha. Gramakatha always our NND Prabhuji always says. Gramakatha, we don't want to. What is a Gramakatha? What is happening in our state? What is happening in the neighbor state, neighbor country? Oh, that war is going on. This is going on. That everything not related to our this. For any improvement. We just keep talking and whiling away times. No Gramakatha, no film songs, no film about film, no cricketer, nothing. We're not talking about any famous personalities also. So what are we talking about? About the Lord. We are able to grasp so many things about the Lord. That is what is required. So as many times you should keep attending all these classes. So attending classes itself is a devotional service. So then next comes at 9 o'clock, we start with japa. So till date, people are not very confident because 18 days course, so little reluctance is there. But when you repeat L1, you will gain some confidence. Oh, last month I attended. So I'm confident, I have some confidence. And at home also I started doing japa. So you can take the lead. And once you say, you will be confident. That's all. So that is also a japa. That is also a devotional service. Same nama japa. And what is next? Feeding. 9th chapter we saw feeding the Lord. What is asking? Not Chappan Bhogi is not asking at all. It is only out of love we are offering Chappan Bhogi. He has asked only a flower or fruit or this. I'm happy with that. But we do, because we are eating so much, no? And in one sloka it is said, if you don't offer God and you eat, you just eat to satisfy your senses, then you're eating as well, as good as you're eating the sin. But you won't realize that. What you think, oh, I have not killed anybody. I have not, harmed anybody. So how I have created sin? This only. You're not offering anything to the Lord and you're eating. That is itself is papam. And that one shloka says that. I don't remember the number and all. So everything is given in Bhagavad Gita. What to do and what not to do. What to do and what not to do. That's what it's called manual to human life. So here he says, my dear Arjuna, only by undivided devotional service can I be understood as I am standing before you, and can thus be seen directly. Once you understand also, and then you'll you will be able to see me also. How many people get that, what punya, praptam, what do you call it? That luck to see the Lord in that form is very rare for us. At least in this material world is very difficult. Only in this way can you enter into the mysteries of my understanding. Like this, slowly when you do this devotional service, you will start understanding me. And slowly what? Where else we have to go? We have to go to Goloka Vrindavan. And our path will be made clear and we will go to his abode. Matkar makrinmat paramo madbhakta sangha varjitaha nirvaira sarva bhuteshu yes samameti pandava. My dear Arjuna, he who engages in my pure devotional service, free from contamination of fruitive activities. Mane itna japa kya, what will I get? I go to temple every day, what will I get? No, what you will get. What you're going to get is sure to get. That is stored in, that is Bhagavan ka, that is his duty to give you back. Why should we expect? We may expect 100 rupees, 1,000 or maximum lakhs or crore. Chalo, 1 crore meko chahiye. I am doing so much puja part and all. But he said, oh fool, I was about to give you 1 million and you're asking only 1 crore. Take. Where are you? No, I am at the profit side. God will think, okay, I'll give you only, but you prayed only for 1 crore. No, I thought of giving you 100 crores. So we should never ask the Lord. We should only keep praying. He will bestow us whatever is best for us. He will definitely give us. So what he says, my dear Arjuna, he who engages in my pure devotional service, free from contamination of fruitive activities, removed. No fruitive activity should be there in your mind. And mental speculation, should I do it or not do it? No exam, so why should I pray? Only before the exam, if I pray, you will give me marks. Oh, no interview test or anything. Now why should I pray? No, nothing like that. And no mental calculation, mental speculation, whether God is there, not there. Is he there in Goloka Vrindavana? Whether he's in Gokula, when he was there? Nothing, no. Mental speculation, you should not worry about that. You should not do all that. And he works only for me. Means what? Do whatever action you do in your life, just offer a obeisance. Just say one time Hare Krishna Mahamantra, eat food. Hare Krishna Mahamantra, go to your work or college or whatever. And do this, whatever, I go for writing exam, just one time Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Go to sleep, before that, just one time Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Keep repeating, keep repeating. And what will happen? He should be, oh God, so much he's doing. I need to give back something very good to him. I cannot, compensate with less things because he's doing so much bhakti. So I have my standard, right? So I have to give him enough. So we should put God to test. So he was those who works for me, who makes me the supreme goal of his life. Ultimately, where we have to go? To the Lord. That is very clear. That should be very clear in our mind. So ultimately, we have to go to him. That's why all this exercise we do. From this age, we have started doing, whatever is the age maybe. But better, because he may live for long maybe. So we get that extra bonus for living long and with healthy life and all. So we can keep chanting, more chanting and more attending Mangalarti. I don't know how many people have started seeing Mangalarti in the mornings. I don't know. Better start. It's good for you. But such chance you don't get for other people. You don't. Of course, you can see in many temples they show online nowadays. You can see. But since we are attached to Manglar, ISKCON Mangalore, we also have a deity. We also have a temple. So it's always we have a puja at home, right? But next, just within 10 minutes walk or next 5 minutes walk, there's a big temple, very famous, like Tirupati or all that, big, maybe Shirdi or anything which, like what, Ganpati, some mandir and a very Ashtavinayak mandir, some very famous, and people just crowded. There's an auspicious day, people are there. Will you leave your Garka puja and go there, attend there? No, definitely no. We will attend our puja in the evening. After all the puja gets over, everything, all pujari is fed, everything is done. Evening you go and have darshan there also. But is it not you're giving priority to your house? The same concept we should bring here also. We're all learning from ISKCON Mangalore. ISKCON Mangalore is our like a family member type, our family deity, our family temple. It's our temple. It's our temple. So what are we doing? Nothing. Because we are all, I hope all are away from Mangalore. At least I'm not near to Mangalore. So what we can do is best is do service. At least get up early morning and just do namaskar. What else we can do? So much they put efforts and so we can do that. ISKCON Mayapur, you can see, you can watch so many ISKCON online, it's all available. But apna ghar ka puja, you think that in that term, if you think this my house ka deity, my temple, so you'll give importance to that. So these are all we have to do. We have to cultivate that. And he who works for me, who makes me the supreme goal of his life, and who is friendly to every living, that is underlying fact. Underlying fact we have to at home just disturb put on the light. Everybody will be getting disturbed. They are not into bhakti. So why should we disturb them? They say, oh God, this fellow started morning, 4 o'clock, he's getting up and dad, awaj aata hai. The whole house is awake. No use. We are nobody's happy with our activities. But if you have, intention of watching all this and doing japa, silently we should do. We should be friendly to everybody. We should have no enemy. Such a person will definitely come to me. If he certainly comes to me, he will come and definitely he will be like a chauffeur-driven car. He will open the car door. How a driver does, can't be open the door, but poor fellow, he opens the car door. I used to feel very bad. Even when you go to a big hotel and all, they open the door and namaste and all. They say, I said, oh God, so bad, yeah. He can very well open the door. Why he has to do all this? I used to feel, but he is paid for that. How can you? I used to feel very odd for that. Can't we open the door and enter or go out? The same thing. So, but Bhagavan does that. He says, he just holds the door and come, Baba, come to my abode. For little japa, he is going to take us like that. So let us take that opportunity. Escape from this prison. That should be our motive. Escape from this prison, because this is dukkhalayam ashasvatam. So escape from this prison. This is a prison life only we are reading. Though we say, oh, very good, nice. But it's a prison life. Because we are not seeing the better life than this. So we feel this is the best life. Once we see those, then we will imagine, oh, this is such a horrible condition we were in. Now we are at peace. So we should escape from here and go to Goloka Vrindavan. So how to begin our undivided devotional service towards Lord? Chant from 5 a.m. to 6 a.m. This is for kids are given. This is a kids cover. For them 5 a.m. I put. Then I say not 5. At 5:30 is okay for them. Too early for children. Then I tell them 5:30 because 6 o'clock class is there. Then I say you get up at 5:30 and by 5:40 and all you start chanting and then come to class. In the class also we do chanting. So like that, children are doing actually, you should learn from them. Children are so much, just say and they pick up and they are very devoted. At a young age, they're 6 years. Not 6 years, sorry. They are in 3rd standard. So they may be 8 years maybe. Yeah. 8 years, 9 years, 10 years. Still they are small, compared to our age, they are also small. But they have no this, so innocent. just because their parents are also allowing, their parents are also encouraging, and they just come and sit and learn whatever you say, they just take it in their this and they will do it. No, because their slate is clean. They will, oh, is it so? But should I do it or not do? They don't use their brain, just absorb and put it in action. So let us all say one time, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So what is expecting? God is expecting only our heart to Krishna. Offer your heart to Krishna. He will save you from the greatest dangers. Hare Krishna. Srimad Bhagavad Om Tat Saditi. Srimad Bhagavad Gita Upanishatsu Brahma Vidyayam Yoga Shastre Sri Krishna Arjuna Samvade Vishwarupa Darshana Yogo Nama Ekadashodhyayah. So the summary we will see. To protect innocent people from impostors, Arjuna asked Krishna to prove his divinity by exhibiting his universal form. So Arjuna is totally confident about Krishna. Says there are people, there are, in this age also, there are many. Swamiji say, no, I am God, I will change everything. I am Kalki Rupa. No, I am saying Kalki Bhagwan, I am that Bhagwan. People are there to say that with long bearded and, they put a, this, what, show like that. And they look like a Bhagwan and all. They say, no, I will do everything good for you. They say like that. Just to prove that they can't take Vishwarupa. Then the litmus test is what? Okay, in that case, you show this Vishwarupa Darshan, you show me. Just tell them that they will run away from that. They cannot show. Because nobody can show except Krishna. Nobody else can show. So Arjuna asked Krishna to prove his divinity by exhibiting his universal form, just to protect innocent people from impostors. A form that anyone who claims to be God should be prepared to show. Krishna gives Arjuna divine vision by which to see the brilliant, glaring, unlimited universal form, which reveals in one place everything that ever was or now is or will be. Arjuna offers obeisances with folded hands and glorifies the Lord. Krishna then reveals that except for the 5 Pandavas, all the soldiers except for the 5 Pandavas, all the rest of the people all go into his mouth. All the soldiers assembled on the battlefield will be killed. Therefore, Krishna exhorts Arjuna to fight as his instrument. Just be a, what is that? I forgot that name. Be a nimitta matram. Nimitta matram is what? Just be I'm just using you as an instrument to do this act. That's all. As his instrument and guarantees in victory and a flourishing kingdom. Arjuna requests Krishna to withdraw his fearful form and show his original form. The Lord then exhibits his four-armed form and at last his original 2-armed form. Upon seeing the Lord's beautiful human-like form, Arjuna becomes pacified. Yeah, pacified. Then one who is engaged in pure devotional service can see such a form. So shall we all can try from today onwards to do slowly start devotional service. Let's see who can see that form. I have not yet seen that form till now. And past 2.5 years, I'm in ISKCON, I'm not able to see. Oh, chapter 12 section. I was wondering what is blank. Very small chapter, 12 chapter, only 20 shlokas. Very nice and beautiful chapter. No confusion, nothing. God tells how you should do bhakti. You can't do this, do this. This also you can't do. Okay, do this. This is also difficult for you. Okay, do this. This is all like that. He keeps making it very simpler and simpler and simpler. He's not saying 10 commandments. You have to do this. 4 bar mujhe karna hi hai. Every Sunday you have to come to temple and no commandment and all. He's just requesting. Just think of me, Baba. I will take you. I will give you all goodies. Requesting. So bhakti over imposed. That is personalism, yani rupa and arupa, which is better. He's asking and he says. Then progressive stages of devotion. How you can progress in the devotion from higher to lower. He says the first to topmost. Okay, you can't do that bhakti. Come to the lower. This you can do and go to the higher. This also you can't do. Come to the lower. So like that, he gives one step. Tomorrow is very important chapter. I mean, that way every day I'm saying important chapter, but it's very interesting and small chapter. Qualities that endear one to Krishna. That is very important. The last 13 to 20 he says, such devotees I like. In the next shloka, such devotees I like. In the last 20th shloka, only this. Ativa me priyaha, he says. Such a person, I really like them the most. So let's see what does he say in that. Whether our names are there in that. Hare Krishna. There's one drama since we completed earlier. So we'll see this. So there's one, Narada Rishi arrives in Dwarka. conversing with Satyabhama. Who is Satyabhama? Krishna is one of the wives. Very beautiful. Krishna likes her a lot and all that. At that time, he deceives her by saying that the love that Krishna showed to Satyabhama was not so genuine. But actually, Rukmini is very duty. Rukmini is the first wife in earlier. I mean, Rukmini, Satyabhama, and one more person is there. He has many wives, no? Satyabhama could not bear this and challenged Narada that she will prove it wrong. No, he likes me only. Don't fool me. I will prove that he loves me a lot. Satyabhama says that. Okay. It's actually bachon ka, like, in kids, they used to enact. One person will be Narada, one will Satyabhama. Say Narayana, Narayana. They like to say all that. Children, no, just tell them they suppose sportive in the morning. At 6 o'clock, people should be actually sleeping. They're all full of enthusiasm and energy, bubbling with energy. So Narada says, Satyabhama, accept the challenge by giving away your wealth to the weight of Krishna. Then he will be yours. Krishna is sitting here. You put so much of your wealth. She's very rich. She's a daughter of a big famous king. So she has all wealth, very wealthy girl she's. So you can put all your wealth here exactly with the weight of Krishna. And you can take Krishna. So Krishna will also feel happy. Oh, this girl, she's ready to sacrifice all her wealth for me. Oh, she's such a loving girl. He will also praise you. So when you become successful in doing such Tulabharam, Krishna's love for you will increase manifold. Satyabhama says, here are my jewels, gold coins, gems, and diamonds to weigh against the weight of Krishna in Tulabharam. Narada says, Satyabhama, in spite of keeping all your gold in Tulabharam is a swing, this weighing scale. Okay? It is written in Tamil, no? Tulabharam is Tamil. And yeah, Tamil, Malyalam, and all we say Tulabharam only. So Narada says, Satyabhama, in spite of keeping all your gold in Tulabharam, it did not move a bit. Still God is here and all your, wherever you're keeping all the jewels, that plate is up only, it is not coming down. I will do according to my, move a bit. If you cannot give me as much of the weight of Krishna, I will do according to my will of making Krishna my slave. That was a condition. If you cannot, take him like that, then I will use, I will make use of Krishna as my slave. Whatever I do, you will have to listen. So he says, you may ask Rukmini, in case I will do according to my will of making Krishna my slave, you may ask Rukmini if you need any help. Go to the first wife and ask her some help if you really need any help. So she goes, sister, I need your help to rescue our husband. So Rukmini says, Lord, if she talks to Krishna, Lord, here's this holy basil leaf, one tulsika patta. Say, this is one basil leaf offering wholeheartedly from me. Wholeheartedly I'm offering to you with great devotion. Kindly accept it and free us from this dilemma. Sarvam Sri Krishna Arpanam, she said. Keep that. And before that, he says, remove all your jewels. Remove all your jewels. That jewels are no use. Means you cannot buy Krishna with the jewels or other things. Remove everything. Just keep one tulsi leaf. Because why? Tulsi is a great devotee. Yesterday, we were singing of this, Narasimhadev. So today we have Tulsika Aarti, Tulsika song. So one Tulsi leaf is kept, God becomes happy because whenever we offer him all this good stuff and all, okay. But Tulsi is kept, he becomes very happy and then he accepts. So Tulsi leaf is very famous. Tulsi Devi. So Satyabhama's sister, I need your help. Lord, here is a holy basil leaf, offering wholeheartedly to you with great devotion. Kindly accept it and free us from this dilemma. Sarvam Sri Krishna Arpanam. Narada then sees, oh, what a miracle. A small basil leaf equalized Krishna's weight. Tulabharam moved only with one basil leaf because God, he respects that Tulsi leaf, not jewels or anything. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So only pure devotion can attract Krishna. Only pure devotion can attract Krishna. Not that I've done, what is that? Narayan Murthy ne kya diya? Silver kavach, silver what? Something he just recently gave. See, they are all very good people. They keep giving and all that, but not with an intention that because I have given, he will do my work. He's not a servant to do a work. So we are offering some goose or that bribing and all will not work with Krishna. You can't bribe him. Yes, devotion, yes. Show him more devotion, he will definitely see to it that our work will be getting done. So only bhakti will work there, not anything else. So conclusion is what? The story shows the importance of Tulsi Devi and how a humble offering of Tulsi to God is greater than any material wealth. Sorry. So Tulsi Pranama we can do and we can end the class. Hare Krishna. This is written by Krishnadasa Kaviraja Goswami. This is there in the morning, they pray. Okay, they do every day Tulsi Aarti, they do Tulsi Puja. So this all you have to see. Even if you're unable to do at home because you don't have Tulsi leaf at home, I'm unable to at least see them. They do Aarti, just do like this in the screen itself. It is so punyaka. I mean, very pious and nice feeling you get. Okay, Hare Krishna. Brinda, Brindavani, Vishwa Pujita, Vishwa Pavani, Pushpasara Nandini, Tulsi Krishna Jeevani, Brindayai Tulsi Devyayai, Priyayai Keshavasya Cha, Vishnu Bhakti Prade Devi, Satyavatyai Namo Namaha. Namo Nama Tulsi Krishna Preyasi, Tulsi Krishna Preyasi, Namo Namaha. Radha Krishna Seva Pabo Ye Abhilashi, Radha Krishna Seva Pabo Ye Abhilashi, Tulsi Krishna Preyasi, Namo Namaha. Namo Nama Tulsi Krishna Preyasi. Jeto Mara Sharana Loitara Vancha Purna Hoy. Jeto Mara Sharana Loitara Vancha Purna Hoy. Kripa Kori Kuru Tare Vrindavana Vasi. Kripa Kori Kuru Tare Vrindavana Vasi. Tulasi Krishna Preyasi. Namo Namaha. Namo Nama Tulasi Krishna Preyasi. Mora ye abhilasha vilasa kunje diyo vasa. Mora ye abhilasha vilasa kunje diyo vasa. Nayana heri bosada jugala ruparasi. Nayana heri bosada jugala ruparasi. Tulasi Krishna Preyasi. Namo Namaha. Namo Nama Tulasi Krishna Preyasi. Ei nivedana dhara sakirano gata koro. Ei nivedana dhara Ei nivedana dhara sakirano gata koro. Ei nivedana dhara sakirano gata koro. Seva adhikara diye koro nijadasi. Seva adhikara diye koro nijadasi. Tulasi Krishna Preyasi. Namo Namaha. Namo Nama Tulasi Krishna Preyasi. Dina Krishna Dase koi ye na mora hoy. Dina Krishna Dase koi ye na mora hoy. Shri Radha Govinda Premi Sada ye na bhasi. Shri Radha Govinda Premi Sada ye na bhasi. Tulasi Krishna Preyasi. Namo Namaha. Namo Nama Tulasi Krishna Preyasi. Tulasi Krishna Preyasi. Namo Namaha. Namo Nama Tulasi Krishna Preyasi. See, these are all the songs. Now, next stanza is very important where you actually take circumambulating the Tulsi Devi. Minimum 4 times, or more than 4 times, as many times as possible, you circumambulate. You just do pradakshina and do one namaskar. This is what is expected. And what is the meaning? Even Brahma Hatya, you kill a Brahmin, that is the biggest offense. Even that sin will get wiped away when you worship Tulsi Devi. Even see, not this janam, you have not killed anybody. You won't definitely know when you are in this path. But maybe in some birth you must have done that. Even that path will get vanished. So that is what is given here. Yani kani cha papani brahmatyadikani cha tani pranashyanti. So sorry. Tani pranashyanti pradakshina pade pade. Krishna. Yani kani cha papani brahmatyadikani cha tani tani pranashyanti pradakshina pade pade. Yani kani cha papani brahmatyadikani cha tani tani pranashyanti pradakshina pade pade. Jaya Vrinde Devi, Jaya Vrinde Devi. Vrinde Devi, Jaya Vrinde Devi. Jaya Tulsi Maharani, Jaya Tulsi Maharani. Tulsi Maharani, Jaya Tulsi Maharani. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So this is how they do it in the temple every day. At 4:30 they start, and by 5 o'clock it gets over. 5 or maximum 5:5. Like 5 minutes past 5, it gets over. So in case if you people are very sleepy, you can sleep after that, no problem. But what will happen is once you are awake, no, you'll get used to. Then you won't get sleep also because your sleep is gone. So slowly the body will attract that system. What you'll do in the morning, what you'll do, everything will be dark. All people at home also all are sleeping. What you'll do? No friends, no messages, nothing. Totally free. That is the Brahma Muhurta time. Like 4:30 is the Brahma Muhurta time. Start japa. Slowly you can do japa. One round is expected. That's all. One round japa you can do. So much. It will be very, very effective. Morning when you do japa, it's very effective. So we'll finish. Shri Desi Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadara Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Yes, anybody wants to start this? I'll start. Vanjakalpatarubhyascha kripa sindubhya eva cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namah. Anantakoti Vaishnava Vrinda ki. Unmute.
Jai.
Jai.
Anantakoti Bhakta Vrinda ki.
Jai.
Prabhupada ki.
Jai.
Ramacharya Haridas Thakur ki.
Jai.
Krishna Mahamantra ki.
Jai.
Chaitanya Mahaprabhu ki.
Jai.
और भक्त ग्रंथ की
Jai.
श्री श्री राधा गोविंद की और प्रेमानंदे हरि
Hari Hari Bol.
At 10:30 I can hear so many people saying this shows a very nice sign of that bhakti is there, the devotion you all have. There's only that tapping is required. One tap and you all will get up and you'll do everything. 1 minute, I'll just stop the recording.